The government says it'll consult on plans to phase out petrol and diesel cars by 2030. A consultation on phasing out new petrol and diesel cars by 2030 has been launched by the government. The Conservatives extended the ban on UK sales of the vehicles until 2035 while they were in charge, but Labour promised to restore the original 2030 deadline in its election manifesto. Our business correspondent Mark Ashdown joins us now. Mark, they are getting more popular, but there's still a big job ahead to convince many people to buy an electric vehicle.
Well, that's right. 1 in 4 cars sold in the UK right now is electric. And yet, if you speak to people packing up, driving home for Christmas, you'll still probably find a fair dose of scepticism around things like the price. They tend to be quite costly compared to petrol or diesel. Charging points, things like this. This one looks great, but are there really enough of them around the UK to deal with range anxiety? People worried about having enough juice to get where they're going. And then when you plug in at home, fine with a driveway, but what if you live in a top floor flat? Could be challenging. So some pretty big questions then, which will worry the government, which is determined to stick to this target of banning all new petrol and diesel sales by 2030. So it's hoping 8 weeks of consultation will help it shape some policies. We could see relaxing potentially around the rules about sales targets for manufacturers, maybe more hybrids on sale for a little bit longer, and also some possible incentives to encourage, stir up demand, make these vehicles must-haves rather than if I absolutely have to, which is what it still is for some people. A long road ahead. The Green lobby worried about possibly watering down green targets in the long run by trying to meet this target, but the government's promised to bring some clarity to an issue which has been beset by uncertainty, and I think everyone would welcome that.